Hey everybody, I'm so sorry about that. We're not sure what happened. Some kind of technological glitch somehow stopped our live stream. So we're going to get started again in just a minute. I just need to reshare this link real quick on both of my Facebook pages because we're streaming it on my Facebook music page, but I also would like to share it on my personal Facebook page. So if you wouldn't mind just bearing with me one moment, and then we'll get started right away again with the music. Thank you. We'll be right there. Yeah. I'm going to put our little hold music on for just a minute. There we go. We'll be right back. Thank you so much for your patience, everybody. Not sure what happened. All I can guess is that now that everybody's at home, there are just so many people in Rochester using the internet that maybe it just kind of went crazy there. But we're going to start all over again, just in case there are any folks tuning in for the first time, and because we honestly only got like 60 seconds into that tune we were playing. So for those of you just joining us, if this is your first time here, we are Laura Dubin and Antonio Guerrero. Thank you so much for being here tonight. And our first tune is an original composition of mine about my favorite salty, guilty pleasure snack. This is this is called Chips and Dip.
Salty, guilty, filthy.
Salty McNasty. All right, take two. that was an original composition of mine called Chips and Dip, my favorite salty snack. We like to play a tune. This is a jazz standard from the Great American Songbook, but it was arranged by the great bassist Christian McBride. And we played a piece a couple nights ago that he also composed. It was a piece called Shade of the Cedar Tree, and that came from an album called Gettin' To It, a Christian McBride album. And this arrangement actually comes from the same album, and I loved it so much that I just wanted to learn it, and we both wanted to learn it. So this is Christian McBride's arrangement of a very appropriately titled piece for right now. This is called Too Close for Comfort. So if you're, at the grocery store or on the sidewalk or somewhere and you see people who definitely are less than 6 feet away from you, you can tell them, you're too close for comfort. Or just sing the song to them.
Is the speaker off?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I knew it was off, but I felt like I had to check again because you asked. One, two, three. That was Christian McBride's arrangement of the jazz standard Too Close for Comfort. Kind of an anthem to what we're all living through right now. Make sure you don't stay too close together. You want to be emotionally close, but maybe not physically close. Not less than 6 feet. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We really appreciate you all listening and watching these videos, and we appreciate you sharing them on your own Facebook pages. Feel free to do so. These videos are all public, and it's been great for us to meet some new people this week, even if it was only through Facebook. But a lot of our friends have shared our videos or hosted watch parties on Facebook with the videos, and we really appreciate that because it's made our music spread to people who we haven't met before, but now our audience is growing. So thank you so much, everyone. We appreciate it.
All over the world.
Yeah, we had some friends watching in Japan the other night.
Yeah.
So thank you to Dave Boyer for doing that, for sharing it with your friends in Japan.
From France.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's really cool to have the internet to be able to allow our music to travel that far. It's really such a blessing. If you're enjoying the music tonight, feel free to head on over to lauradubin.com later. There's a link right in the video here, and it will take you right to a page on my website where you can do 3 things. One, you can purchase all of our albums. We got 7 great albums for you to choose from, and they're all available as digital downloads. So you'll have plenty of music to listen to these next few weeks or months. You can also make a one-time donation if you're enjoying the music tonight. There are several suggested amounts that you can choose from, but you can also adjust any of them to your liking. If you want to maybe change the quantity of a certain amount, you can do that with the arrows. And you can also become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz. So that is at the bottom of the same page, and it will take you to a secure PayPal link, and it will be an automatic credit card payment, much in the same way that you might have some of your monthly bills on auto pay. It will store your information securely, so I can't access it or anything like that, and my website is secure. Just so you know that. However, if you do want to make a contribution and you're hesitant to do so online, feel free to send me a message later and we can talk about another way that you can do it. And if you're unable to make a donation at this time, we just really appreciate you listening to our music. It really means the world to us to be able to share it with you. So thank you for your support. Absolutely. It really is the most important thing for us because we're going to keep playing no matter what happens in the world in our lifetime, because it's just who we are and what we do, and it's the thing that really sustains us mentally, emotionally, physically. We don't know what we would do without music, but we're really grateful to have a chance to share it with you. And so the best gift for us is really just having an audience out there who's listening to the music and enjoying it. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. What's next here?
Danke.
Yeah. Good German. This next one is a beautiful composition by a pianist who's been a major influence on me, and pretty much any other jazz pianist that you ask, I'm sure they would say the same thing. I'm talking about the great pianist Bill Evans. And among many things, one thing that he was really well known for was the way that he played the jazz waltz. He just had such a beautiful way of interpreting the waltz in 3/4 time. He just really kind of, I want to say, had like a magical way of interpreting it. And his trios, in particular, the one with Paul Motian and Scott LaFaro, which was one of his first kind of well-known trios, they just really had some magic together. And in particular, when they played this next composition, this is a piece by Bill Evans called Waltz for Debbie. And I believe he dedicated it to his niece, whose name was Debbie. If my Aunt Debbie happens to be watching tonight, we're going to dedicate this to you.
Yeah, Debbie.
Yeah.
Did you turn off the mic?
Mhm.
Julian.
Yeah, it's in that direction. That was Waltz for Debbie by the great pianist and composer Bill Evans. We would like to play an arrangement of a song from a Disney movie now. And I think this song is something that we could all use right now because it's got a really nice, hopeful message. And I just think we need all of those messages that we can get right now. So this is our arrangement of When You Wish Upon a Star, sung by Jiminy Cricket in the movie Pinocchio. And our arrangement is a little bit different than the original in that it is in 7/4 time, alternating with 4/4. So we hope you enjoy.
Is the mic?
was our arrangement of When You Wish Upon a Star. And I think that's a great song for us right now. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true.
Yay.
Hopefully it will be true for all of us. So we've got just a couple more tunes to share with you tonight. Please leave a comment and say hello if you're watching this, and let us know where you're watching from, because we'd love to know how far our music is traveling. And we also would like to stay and say hello and chat with all of you for a while after we finish the music. So especially for that reason, we'd love it if you say hello right now. And if you're new here tonight, if you're watching these for the first time, please introduce yourself. We'd love to meet you, even if it's just through Facebook for the time being. We'd like to play a piece by a great pianist and composer named Cedar Walton. We played a piece the other night. It was by Christian McBride, but it was dedicated to Cedar Walton. It's called The Shade of the Cedar Tree. And tonight we would like to play one of Cedar Walton's compositions. And this is just one of those tunes that when I heard it, I felt like I wish that I had composed it, because I just loved it so much. It's so swinging and sassy and slick, the way that the swinging melody is combined with like just the right chords in the right places. So I just like love this so much when I first heard it. And this is called Shaky Jake by Cedar Walton. Apparently there's a rock song with the same title, but this one came first, just so you know.
Yeah.
was Shaky Jake by Cedar Walton. Such a fun tune to play. We've got just one more musical number for you tonight, and then we'd love to say hello to you all out there and stick around and chat for a few minutes. Once again, if you've been enjoying the music tonight, feel free to head on over to lauradubin.com later. After we finish this live stream, there's a link right in the video here, and you can either download all of our albums. We've got 7 albums for you to choose from. You can make a one-time donation of any amount you choose, or you can become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz. And if you would like to make a contribution, but you're hesitant about making a contribution online, feel free to send me a message and we can talk about another method that you can use. Please note that my website is secure, but I know that, in this day and age, sometimes some folks might not want to enter their credit card information online, so I totally understand if that's the case for you. Feel free to message me and we can talk about another way of doing it. And if you're unable to make a contribution, we just really appreciate your support tonight. We're so glad that you've been here listening to our music and watching our video. It really means the world to us to be able to keep sharing our music with you. And once again, please feel free to leave a comment and say hello. We'd love to know where you're watching from. So without further ado, we'd like to play our finale for the night. And this is from our classical jazz album that we released last year. And this is Aaron Copland's classic piece from his ballet called Rodeo. This is called Hoedown. And if my grandpa's listening out there, we'd like to dedicate this to you because I think this is one of your favorites that we play. Hope you enjoy Hoedown. thank you so much for being here tonight. That was our arrangement of Hoedown by one of America's greatest composers, Aaron Copland. And that's all the music for tonight, but we would love to say hello to you all for a few minutes. I saw some comments pop up while we were playing, but I couldn't tell who was commenting, so I'd love to take a look, and we'd love to say hello to you.
Let's take a look.
Yeah. Maybe I'll tell that story in a few minutes.
The computer aisle.
Maybe I'll tell this story now, because otherwise people are going to be, what are you saying? I think I mentioned something a couple nights ago. We played the I Love Lucy theme song, and I mentioned that I found some cassette tapes of myself when I was like 10 years old, reciting all the Lucy episodes verbatim. Well, it wasn't all the episodes, but there were like several episodes that I was reciting every single word. So that was something I used to do all the time, just make random tape recordings of myself, just making up stories. I had all these random stories that I just, like, I think they were all improvised, and I just rediscovered a bunch of these cassette tapes, like, last year or 2 years ago, and I was listening to them. We were listening to them together and just laughing so hard. So I'd like to share a story of one of these recordings. So something that I used to love watching on TV was infomercials. I just thought they were really funny. I still kind of do think they're funny, but I was like more entertained by them when I was a kid. Now I'm just like waiting for them to end so that whatever we're watching on TV will come back on. But I used to watch a lot of these infomercials with my friends, and we just thought they were funny. And so I found one cassette tape where I made up this infomercial or paid advertisement about this store that sold everything. I think it was just called the Everything Store, and I knew that this was the year 2000 when I made this recording, which means I was 10 years old, because that was the year that they came out with those multicolored iMac computers, and I just wanted one so bad. They had them at our school. I guess I was pretty lucky. They had them at French Road Elementary School, so we got to use them in our computer class, and I always wanted the blue one. It was like the color of Kool-Aid, but they had like blue, orange, red. They had a bright pink one. I think there was a lime green one. Maybe there was a yellow one. I don't know. But anyway, I know that was the year that I did this recording because one of the products that they sold at this store that sells everything was a Mac computer that was worth $1 billion. But this store that I made up was apparently selling these computers for 25 cents. And you could buy it and then sell it to somebody else for $1 billion. And then you'd become a multi-billionaire. And after I said that, I said, "Isn't that nice?" And I kept saying, "Isn't that nice?" And "Isn't that wonderful?" after like every product.
The punchline of "Isn't that wonderful?" Nice?
The thing you said a minute ago was about the computer aisle. Because in the beginning of the infomercial, I said, "Let's take a look at the computer aisle." That was what you were quoting there. Yeah. And then there was another aisle in the store that sold money. So you could buy dollar bills for 50 cents. You could buy quarters for 10 cents. You could buy dimes for 5 cents. And you could get pennies for free. Yeah. Isn't that nice? Isn't that wonderful? So if any of you ever wondered what Laura was like when she was a little kid, that's kind of a glimpse into my my childhood there. Anyway, gonna see who's watching here still. See a bunch of notifications here.
Yeah.
Donna, thank you so much for sharing our videos again. Oh, cool. Looks like you took a picture of your actual computer screen there. Nice. That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. We really appreciate it. And Siobhan shared our video too.
Hey,
yay.
Siobhan.
Thank you so much. I'm going to give you a call after
Siobhan.
this.
Yeah.
It's always so funny when I go on here and I'm looking at a video of ourselves right now. Dave Boyer. Yeah. Dave Boyer, thank you so much for watching again and listening and for sharing this video. It was great talking to you yesterday.
Yay.
So we had like a little bit of a new setup here tonight, as you could see.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know if it's a little better the light.
Yeah.
Please.
It was we had to kind of find a balance between having enough light so that Antonio and I can be seen, but also the right amount of darkness so that you can see our projector screen a little better.
It's hard to keep both in a good shape.
Yeah.
Probably soon we will get a better way to share, especially the screen. But
And it's great. We've been doing these. We're starting our 3rd week here. We've been doing these every night, and every night has felt like a little better than the night before. And we're learning about what kind of works and what doesn't work. So thank you all for being along with us.
thank you for all the suggestions and ideas.
Yeah.
And good comments. Thank you.
So, oops. I think, is this from tonight? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm getting all the videos mixed up now because there's so many on my page. So last night I realized I was looking at all the comments, but I think the comments, like the Facebook algorithm, like wasn't showing all of them for some reason. So I think I didn't say hello to everybody who actually left a comment.
Oh.
So if that was you, I really apologize. I kind of realized that afterward. But I see that Bob is watching. Hi, Bob and Sue.
Hey,
Thank you
Bob.
so much. Linda's watching. Thank you, Linda.
Linda.
Yay. And your mom. Hola, Ma. Thank you so much for watching again.
Gracias, Ma.
Let's see. Samantha, you're back. Yay. It's so great to
Samantha.
see you and have you here. See you through
Thank you,
Facebook.
Samantha.
Yeah.
Thank you, Samantha. Thank you for watching.
Dave says, I'm so shy and timid. Hello. That's a joke, right? Because you definitely don't strike me as a shy person. Oh, thank you, Linda. She says, such a lovely arrangement of a beautiful classic song. Oh, I wonder what song that was, because I'm not sure what time you left the comment.
No. Well, hold down is not a class.
Let's see. I can't see what time she wrote this, but if I can figure out what time she left the comment, that will indicate what song it might have been. Or you could just tell us. Yay. Yeah, Linda also says that the projection's much better. Yeah, the projection's
perfect.
getting perfect.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Linda.
We really appreciate all your feedback, and we appreciate you all being along on this journey with us. Let's see. I think I got everybody. Let me just go on over to my other Facebook page. Yeah, I think that was everyone. Thank you all so much again for watching. We appreciate it so much, and thank you for sharing our videos with your friends. It just makes us really happy that our music is reaching the far corners of the world, even now, even though we're here in our house. But it's really cool to find out how far it's transmitting. So we will be back here again tomorrow night at the same time, and we will actually be starting these videos at 8:30 every night from now on, unless something comes up, in which case I will post the corrected time on my Facebook page the day of. But otherwise, we're planning on doing them all at 8:30 from now on. So we will see you back here again tomorrow night. Don't forget to like my Facebook music page if you are watching this on my personal Facebook page and you haven't liked that page yet, because once you do that, you will receive updates every time we go live and anytime I post something else. And we are also sharing all these videos on YouTube every night. So if you have any friends and family who would like to see these videos but they're not on Facebook, you can feel free to send them to my Laura Dubin Jazz channel on YouTube, and they're also going on my website as well. Thank you so much. Yeah. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you.
Bye.